Hello friends, this is Amit, your mentor at mentorbuddy.com. Here we have a short video based on probability. So let's quickly see our question. Our question says, in a box carrying 1 dozen of oranges, half of them are rotten. If 4 oranges are taken out from the box at random, what is the probability that at least 1 orange out of 4 orange picked up will be good? Okay, so we need to find the probability of good oranges, right? What we need to find? We need to find the probability of finding good oranges. So what we can do here in this type of situation, that first of all we should understand that what has been what will be the total number of oranges in the box. It will be 12, out of which 6 are that a rotten one. Okay, 6 are rotten one. So what that in this box, if 6, let's suppose these 6 are the fresh ones, or right, and these 6 are the rotten one, right? So what is it has been asked that simultaneously 4 oranges have been picked. Clear? 4 oranges have been picked. So what is the probability that at least 1 orange out of 4 picked up will be good? So what will be the cases? See, in this situation, the cases, there will be 4 cases. That is, there can be 1 good orange, right? What will be our favorable cases? There could be 1 good orange, there could be 2 good oranges, there could be 3 good oranges, there could be all 4 good oranges. So these will be our favorable cases, right? And what does probability means? Probability of any event is that is favorable event, total number of favorable events, right, upon favorable events upon sample space, or you can say total events, right? Out of the sample space or the total events, the favorable events will give us our probability of happening any event. So what we'll do, we'll quickly solve this question. We have two methods to solve this question. One is the normal method, that is a step-by-step process, and second is the shortcut method. So see carefully. First we'll solve it with the normal method, that is, in how many ways there could be 1 good orange, right? There could be, how many cases are there? 1 good orange, there could be 2 good oranges, right, and 3 good oranges, right, and there could be 4 good oranges. 4 good oranges. So what we will do, we will see that how many ways it is possible. See, 1 good oranges can be picked up in how many ways? Out of 6 good oranges, 1 good oranges can we can pick up in 6 C1 ways, right? So remaining are how much oranges? 6, that is 3 oranges are left. So those will be the rotten one. They can be picked in how many ways? They can be picked in 6C3 ways. So how many ways we can pick 1 good oranges? It's 6C1 multiplied by 6C3. Clear? Similarly, 2 good oranges can be picked up in how many ways? It can be picked up in 6C2 and the good oranges, and in how many ways? Rotten oranges can be picked up 6C2. So in these many ways, 2 good oranges will be picked up. Similarly, 3 good oranges can be picked up in 6C3 multiplied by 6C1 ways, right? And all 4 good oranges can be picked up in 6C4 ways. So what we need to do, we need to find out the total number of events, right? Sorry, favorable events. So this will become how much? This will become 6 multiplied by 6C3 will become 6 into 6 into 5 into 4 divided by 3 into 2 into 1. So this 6 will be cancelled out. It is 5 into 4 into 6, that is 120, right? So in 120 ways we can pick up 1 good orange. Similarly, we will calculate this 6 into 5 upon 2 into 1, so it will become 15 into 15, right? That is 3 it will become. So 5 into 3, 15, 15 into 15, it will become 225. Clear? Similarly, see, we have already calculated 6C1 into 63 in the first step, so that will be similar. It will be equivalent to 120, and 64 is equivalent to 6 into 5 into 4 into 3 divided by or we can say instead of finding this, 6C4 will be equivalent to 6C2 as NCR is equals to NCN minus R, right? So see, we have one formula that is NCR is equals to NCN minus R, right, in probability. So we have applied here, so it will become 6 into 5 divided by 5, that is 2 into 1, so it will become 15. So the total number of favorable cases is 120. So in how many ways good oranges can be picked up? 120 plus 225, right, plus that is 120 again plus 15, so it will be equivalent to this is 120, 240, 240, and this will again will become 240, that is 1530. So 240 plus 240 will give you 480. 480 is the favorable number of cases, and in how many, this is what favorable cases, right? 480, sorry, 480 is the favorable cases, and total number of cases will be 12C4, right? So that will be equivalent to 12 into 11 into 10 into 9 divided by that is 4 into 3 into 2 into 1. 4 into 3 is 12, so we can cancel out this, 2 we can cancel out this, so 9 that is 5, right? 9 into 5, 45 into 11, it will become 495. So total number of cases is 495 and favorable cases is 480. So what will happen, since we have total number of cases 495 and our favorable cases is 480, so what we can do, we can quickly find the probability of this event, right? So probability, what we have seen, the probability formula of probability, we have already know the probability of any event is equal to favorable event upon total number of event. So favorable event is how many? Favorable event is 480 and total number of event is how much? That is 495, right? So this we can cancel out with 15. 15 into 3 is 45, 15 into 3 is 45, right? 15 into 3 is 45 and 15 into 2, so it is coming out to be 32 by 33, right? That is option E is the correct one. Okay, so we have seen that how we have calculated. We have calculated that all 4 cases, that is if they could see, at least means minimum 1 good orange should be there. So minimum 1 good orange should be there. There could be 2 good oranges, there could be 3 good oranges, there could be 4 good oranges. So we have calculated all the cases and we have find out the answer. Okay, so instead of solving through this technique, we also have a shortcut technique by which we can solve in just in a matter of seconds. Okay, so we'll see that technique, how to solve through that way. Okay, so in shortcut, what we will do, whenever there is a case of that is at least 1, right? What is the case there? Here it has been given at least 1 case, that what is the probability that at least 1 orange out of 4 oranges picked up will be good. So whenever at least 1 case is there, we can always find none case, right? See, at least 1 means if what will be the unfavorable event, if none of the oranges is that is good, right? It means that all 4 oranges which we have picked are rotten one. Okay, we can find the probability of that what will be the non-favorable probability, and if we subtract the non-favorable probability by 1, we will get our favorable probability answer, that required probability answer. That is, probability of any event is equal to 1 minus probability of non-favorable event, right? Non-favorable event, probability of non-favorable event, right? This will be always useful. So non-favorable event will be that all 6 oranges picked up from the rotten one. In how many ways 6 rotten oranges can be picked up? They can be picked up in 64 ways. 64 means 62, that is NCR is equals to NC n is equals to NC n minus R, right? With that formula, 62 is equals to 6 into 5 upon 2, that is 15. So in 15 ways we can pick up 4 rotten oranges. So what will be the probability of this non-favorable event? Probability of non-favorable event will be how much? That is non-favorable event is how many? 15, and the total events we have already calculated, that is equal to 495, right? So so it will become how much? 1 by 33. So the probability of non-favorable event is 1 by 33. So the probability of favorable event will become how much? probability of favorable event will become 1 minus the probability of non-favorable, that is 1 minus 1 by 33, 1 minus 1 by 33, that will come out to be 32, that is 33 minus 1, that is 32 by 33. Clear? So by calculating just the non-favorable event probability, we have directly find our answer, that is 32 by 33, that is option E. So what we have to do whenever there is a case of, this trick can be applied whenever there is a case of at least one, that whenever we have a case of at least one, we always find the probability of none. Okay, fine. Thank you everybody.